Do you also have loose wallpaper somewhere? Then I'll show you in this video how you can fix this with really simple means again. Because especially at the seams, the wallpaper simply loosen over time, and then we have here such unsightly gaps. For this we need in the first step a spatula, with which we should now look to where the wallpaper is already loosened. Then we also take seam glue, because we can use this perfectly if we do not want to stir a complete wallpaper paste. I'll link you this seam glue also again below in the video description. Now we put some of it on the wall or on the wallpaper, then press the whole thing on carefully, and then in the next step we also need a seam roller, with which we roll over here really nicely. Make sure that you don't take too much of this mess, otherwise it will naturally run out again, but also not too little, so that the whole thing really holds. If you do take too much, make sure you squeeze it out gently, like you see me doing here, because then you can wipe it off again with a damp rag. Then we don't spread it all over the wallpaper and we don't end up with some glue residue hanging in the seam. If we have now rolled over everywhere really nice, where the whole thing was just still loose, we can see afterwards that the wallpaper is completely fixed here again. And of course the whole thing also works in places where only a small narrow slit is open, somewhere in the middle of the wallpaper. So where we don't have a complete end at the bottom or top. Here too we use a spatula to see how far the whole thing has been loosened, and then add some of this seam adhesive. And then we roll everything really smooth with the roller. If something still comes out the seam, we can wipe it off again, so that we can finally roll over the seam again completely. And then the wallpaper here is also really completely closed again, and you no longer see that the seam was once open here. So if you also have loose wallpaper at your place, then try out this trick definitely. Do you also want to know why you should spread floor in your sink and what it does? Then be sure to check out the video I'm linking to you here. You would make me really happy if you click the like button and subscribe to my channel.